Yeah, alright, alright. Welcome back, good morning, all that stuff. Oh, mate, I woke up this morning with a load of aches and pains. It's because of them cones, mate. I'm moving them all from junction 32, about 6 miles up, I mean, both sides of the road we're talking about. Oh, I'm shattered. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God I can put my feet up. Well, I've got rugby practice tomorrow. If I'm fit enough, which I should be, because I love me rugby practice. I'll probably play with a broken leg if I had to. Then market Sunday, selling some more goods. Alright, yeah, just see Narrative Destroyer's video. Bang on the money, mate. Bang, big respect to Narrative Destroyer. He's a good guy, you know what I mean? Dare I say it? No, I won't say it. Because the real ones have died out with the dinosaurs. There's only me left standing. Murph has come out waving the old white flag. Instead of going on the attack, roasting people, he comes on and he explains himself for about 14 minutes. No, about 9 minutes. I don't know. I fell asleep watching it. And then you got JDP and his delusions of someone's offered him $5,000. Sorry, Jake. I don't know how to quite put this to you, mate. I don't think you're worth £500, let alone 5,000. I know you keep saying, oh, look, people would love to see good old JDP get levered, but they would, sorry, I like you. But you still, no one's willing to give you $5,000 or even a couple of grand, you know what I mean? I know, look, there's professional fighters that get like a couple of grand a fight. You're a small-time YouTuber like us all, yeah? Even though I'm the biggest name on this corner, I'm the one everyone's heard of in this country. My name is bigger than Christie's and May's and... Anyway, back to Narrative Destroyer. Yeah, bang on, mate, about them tossers. I said it from a while ago. I said it's a hate campaign, and that's why I never really spoke about them, never really watched them. Watched a little bit here and there at the start. It seemed okay. But then I gradually realised these people have an obsession. And the man, the bloke who don't show himself, you can tell he's an absolute pudding just from the voice. The guy wouldn't be able to fucking throw a punch about he'd take on, show your fucking face. Do you know what I mean? What a goof. What a fucking goof. And then I see all the little, because they've got a cult as well. And it's like, Simon Dosser, Jonathan Dosser, Mary Dosser, and I thought, oh, absolute fucking cringe. Where do we find them? These people on YouTube, yeah, we all like people. I like certain people on YouTube, but don't go over fucking board. Do you know what I mean? I find nobody's got any loyalty on here. None of my viewers have got any loyalty. Because as soon as I attack their hero, they come on here giving me the riot act. I thought, hold on, I thought you enjoyed watching my video, but because you enjoy watching their videos more, they come on and attack me when I've, just give a reality check to one of the heroes. Yeah, but big up Narrative Destroyer. Enjoyed that video. He was bang on, mate, bang on. So I see a bit of Shadow Bacon, yeah. He was eating some slop out of a jar, looking obese, he's lost his hair because of steroids. He needs to get into a training camp, and then says, no, I don't need a training camp for me. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, because this is fake beef. You and May are talking behind the scenes. Facts. You'll say something about he done something to a woman. He'll say you done that, what you done. And there's quite a few simps that come in the comments saying, oh, no, well, you see what happened was I had a mate that done something similar and it was a miscarriage of justice. Bollocks, mate. He wrung her neck out. He tried to rip her clothes off. We're talking about a first date. Well, where is it about? Why ain't he being a fucking gentleman? Jesus Christ. The guy's a sexual deviant. It's not he said, she said. I'm not like simps on here. I don't take the women's side. I don't take the man. I don't come in here and say, oh, yeah, the women's right just because she's a woman. Do you know what I mean? Because I know there is a lot of liars out there, yeah? But he's as guilty as fucking sin. He lost the appeal. I'm not going to go... This is the last time I'm going to go over it. I mean, because he's got his little group of fanboys or fangirls, wimps, that believe he's really some, bare-knuckle tough. Shadow, you couldn't fucking box sex, mate. You don't even look like a tough guy. You're just a drunk. You can't even defeat your addictions. You know, you're on God knows what. It ain't just the booze anymore. It ain't just the vape. Oh, this made me laugh. The vape is going in the bin. Yet again. God, if I had a penny for every time he said that, mate, I'd be quids in, wouldn't I? Mate, you're never going to give up the vape. You're never going to get fit. That scruffy armchair, if it was mine, it would have gone in the skip, yeah? I would have just put the vapes in the bin. I would have put you in the fucking bin as well. Do you know what I mean? Look, he thinks he's better than what he is. He thinks he's better than what he is when it comes to comedy. His comedy is very predictable. It's like what came out in the 70s, you know? It was funny then. It's still funny now by the right people, but not by Shadow. He's a clown, but a different type of clown, if you get me. Fucking goof, mate. And people are actually invested, thinking, oh, yeah, Shadow will maul Brett, mate. He'll do him. Why? How? They're both fucking pretenders. They both couldn't fucking fight for shit. Brett May's an absolute roly-poly. He's a roly-poly, mate. I mean, can he get any fucking fatter? He's bordering on obese. And this fight with Bash, it's going to be 2 minutes or so. I don't know. Look, it's pretty even Stevens. And why do people keep saying Bash is 13, 14 stone? I'm 15 stone, probably about between 15 and 15 and a half, yeah? Because I've got a lot of muscle as well. Yeah, I've lost over 2 stone, yeah? But Bash is no way he's 125 pounds, max. He's not even 10 stone. Stop this bollocks. He's a little diddy man that's punch drunk. Yeah, he's got a big heart, but he's had his day. He's had his day. He's not fucking 13, 14 stone. That's, remember, like when the Jizness was saying he was 13 or 14 stones. Pull the other fucking leg, mush. It's got bells on. You're a fucking little scrawny git. You know what I mean? A little pencil neck, camel neck. Pencil neck geek with little fucking spaghetti arms. And you're telling us, and they're Video Craig already, look. And we know how it ended for everyone else that Video Craig was friends with, yeah? In tears. Now he picks up a few times the jizz from work. Oh, mate. How fucking cringe can you get? Craig, you know, look. You come on here bragging about how much money you've made from your top-selling rap albums and all that bollocks, yet you're sat in a fucking dark cupboard with Funko Pops. Pull the other fucking leg, mate. And you got a mohawk. And you're 50 next year. And you got fucking arcade machines. And little plastic wrestling figures. Time to grow up, methinks. Yeah, look, so Video Craig gets evicted, like, in his own words, every few weeks. Probably for falling behind on the rent, yeah? YouTube's not paying that much, obviously, but... So he's moved out of Daddy's house after, God knows, 20 years or more. Now he's renting out little studio flats, bedsits, whatever, you know, every other week. He's getting evicted and he's coming on with his 5-6 channels, Hedgehog Records, with little Lewis Oddy. Another little wimp. The guy looks about fucking 10. He has seen him with all these fucking little freckles and his ginger hair. Oh, please. And he wants to fight Smith. And that Smith, he looks a bit lardy. He's not well, is he? He's special needs, that Smith. You can tell he's a bit slow. Yeah, come on, mate. And not just because of the blanket. He's special needs, mate. You know. But yeah, it's all fantasy fight. I mean, Venice comes on, always sticks his nose in like, Venice, you ain't had no fucking fights neither. You've had one fight in 9 years. Little Diddy man, little 5'1.5" Diddy man. Ooh, me mental health. I quit. And he always come, when are you going to fight? Oh, well, I see, I've hurt me neck. I pulled a muscle doing some bench press. You fucking goof, shut up. You're never going to fight because you ain't got a fucking fight in you. You're just a steroid builder. Do you know? It's easy to build a body like that when you're on fucking growth hormone, Tren, fucking Anadrol, fucking Debo, and the rest of the fucking shit. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna see 50, mate. Facts. But each to their, let him deal with his own fucking... he's another one anyway. He's been an addict all his life. He's been a liar all his life. He's been a little plastic gangster. Do you know, Lee Duffy is his hero. He couldn't walk a day in Lee Duffy's shoes. It makes me laugh where he actually believes he's from some world of, you know, bare knuckle or gangland. Fuck. He was a doorman. He was a doorman. You know, what was that? Fucking kids' nursery. I mean, you know, I didn't know they made doors that small. There won't be no fights. And Bash versus Brett May, who fucking cares? Who cares if Bash gets seriously hurt? I don't. He's been warned and he's been warned again. He's been in hospital more times than I can count. Yeah, you know, from the hospital bed, still making videos. He's clearly not well. He's clearly not well, but then neither is Brett May. Brett May's the biggest lard ass on here. That's, well, apart from Shadow Bacon. And the Sheriff, of course. Do you know what I mean? And we've still got Video Craig. He does the same old shit, but he ain't as bad as Bobby. Real, honest truth, Bobby is the biggest fucking one-trick pony on here, yeah? Now, Craig come on here projecting, yeah, literally deflecting, yeah, saying, oh, I don't know why people don't like Bobby, he's the nicest guy in the world. Oh, is it because he's your friend, Craig? Has it offended you that people have had a pop at the silly old fucking fart? Sat there all smug. Spreading awareness. Let me go with the evidence. Governing friend. Spreading awareness. No, Danny. Let's talk about... Spreading awareness. Oh, you fucking goof. What a fucking goof. So in the last 7 days, Honest Bobby, every video, all 7 videos have been about, guess what? Yes, Danny J. I mean, you couldn't make it up, could you? I mean, the guy's it's just scraping the bottom of the barrel. I mean, he's absolutely hopeless at doing video reviews, vlogs, or anything that's fucking... Because you've got a microphone, Bobby, don't mean you're professional, mate. You're just a goof. You're just an absolute sorry-looking goof with your big fucking red alcoholic's face. Do you know what I mean? And your little desk fan. I mean, it's cringe. It's absolutely fucking cringe. So, yeah, and that's about everything I want to cover today. So, God bless everyone. I'll speak to you. This is how you do it, mate. You don't obsess over people like the Tossers or Honest Bobby. Constant lives, you know, 3 videos a day. Do you know what I mean? You do your little video in the morning before you go off to work, earn a living, pay your taxes, you know what I mean? And then most of my most of my fellow content creators, and I use the term loosely, will no doubt be waking up about 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon with a big thick joint in one hand and a bottle of fucking White Lightning in the other. Do you know what I mean? Claiming, oh, I'm a vlogger, I'm a YouTuber.